Hi everyone and welcome to our market analysis videos here at Zenfinex. My name is Connor and I'm the senior market analyst at the company, providing to you these daily videos on market commentary and also educational content. For today's video, I'm going to be providing to you a fresh oil forecast for October, and as always, I'm going to bring you the latest news on the demand and the supply factors that have really been influencing the price of this commodity. I'm then going to move on to the chart to check the key levels to watch out for this month. Okay, let's have a look at the supply factors first on the fundamental side. There seems to be now this real growing chance that the OPEC Plus supplier might step up a planned increase in output to ease these supply concerns that we're seeing at the moment. So a date really to keep in your diaries, everyone, is Monday the 4th of October. So that's this Monday coming up. All eyes are going to be on this OPEC Plus meeting where producers are going to meet to discuss whether to go beyond their existing deal to reduce production by 400,000 barrels per day in November and December. If they do decide to go ahead with this, then we actually may see oil retreat on the chart. And although it's quite difficult always to predict what's actually going to be said, what's the decision going to be, 4 OPEC Plus sources have said adding more oil was being looked at as a scenario, but actually gave no details on volumes or dates. Moving on to the demand factors, and it's quite funny how things can change so quickly. I remember in the last video talking about global oil demand being clouded due to the Delta variant. Now we have natural gas prices soaring globally. Power producers have been turning to fuel oil or diesel instead of gas, which has been pulling up oil prices really. And we have generators now in Pakistan, Bangladesh and the Middle East have already started switching their fuels. This suggests to me that demand for October, or at least for the first couple of weeks of October, is going to remain really high. Therefore, it makes sense that production may increase to counteract and get that balance between supply and demand. Let's take a look at the chart and have a look at some key levels. On the chart previously, and you can see that we actually hit our take profit level all the way up at 76.6, and you can see also I had this inefficient pricing marked, which was in here, which was filled straight away, and then we went down and actually tested an order block where we broke structure to the upside, which you can see here, this order block here. So really oil's been playing out really nicely for me at the moment. But if I get rid of these drawings and we have a look at it from a fresh outlook, I'm interested to see that we've seen this 50-day moving average cross over and below this 100-day moving average, which could be a sign that the market is going to come back down and at least test this order block down here. Or not even the order block, essentially it's the 100-day moving average and the 50-day moving average as well. Now you can see where the market has topped out. And you can right here, so you see provided there's resistance before, and it's doing so again. And if you have a look at the although obviously past patterns aren't an indication of what's going to happen now, it's hard to ignore the fact that we see these similar kind of spinning tops each time the market was at around that 76 level, and you can see the huge sell-off that we had from that level, and we had it again here. So I'm wondering whether with the supply potentially increasing, and if it does, it's only going to fuel. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. You'll feel this this drop. I could see the market really falling at least down into the 70 level for the next couple of weeks. And if I mark that as a take profit level, and get rid of this. If we do get a break below the 70 level and we actually break structure to the downside, I'm looking for now the 200-day moving average to come into play, which it nearly did here down at 60, which would make the take profit level for October down at around 65 is potentially where I see the market falling. That's it for the sell side of things. The only real way that I'm interested in buying this market is if, I'll get rid of this, is if we've got a break of structure here. So you can see this high that we have up here. If we can get a break above, and when I say a break, I mean a real clean break, because I'm a bit worried about the liquidity sitting above here, so I'm not going to get caught into buying just because the market has broken to the upside initially. Because what we might get is a situation where, if I just get rid of this, we have the stop losses here sitting from just buy side liquidity. Oh. Can't spell today either by the looks of it. There's buy side liquidity up here which could be taken, and it could actually be an indication that the market wants to go lower if we do get a temporary wick above these highs here, just some market manipulation, and then we'll get a big dump down potentially. Or we have this pattern where you can see the market struggling for momentum now. You can see the RSI started to approach that 70 level and now started to tip to the downside. I can see the next couple of days being down for oil, or we go and test up this high around 77 and then drop. But so 70 level for me, 65. If we can get a break above, then I'll be looking at a test of this order block that we have here. And the reason it's an order block is because it actually broke this structure high here. You can see that high that was broken from this buying power. Then potentially we can go and look for around 80, which is the level that it's been really in the news recently. Is oil going to reach 80? If we go back to the last time it actually did, all the way back in 2014 was the last time that oil actually reached $80 a barrel, and supply was a lot more back then. So I'm just a bit concerned that I think that the OPEC are going to increase their production, especially because of these energy prices that are just soaring at the moment. It's hard to see any other outcome than an oil drop down towards the 50 or the 100-day moving average, and then potentially further down into the 200-day moving average. That's it really for oil today. Really important dates coming up before we jump into any trades. If you're watching this video and on Monday we see an increase in that supply from the OPEC, then me personally, I'm going to be looking to sell the market down in towards this 70 level. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you've liked and subscribed to our channel. It really does help boost the channel, and we appreciate every like and share and comment that we get as well. Drop in your comments. Where do you think oil's going? I know this is quite a hotly debated topic, whether we're going to go and break up towards 80 or we're going to have a pullback on the chart. Yeah, other than that, hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll catch you all for the next set of videos, which will start on Tuesday of next week. Take care.